Hey, PWC family, Matt here. I obviously am sharing the news with you. As many of you have probably heard, the governor has finally allowed us to reopen. So we will be having our grand reopening on May 26th. It's a Tuesday. So yay, that's enough of that. I have no rhythm whatsoever, but I'm pretty excited to finally get back to our health and helping everybody achieve that health and fitness they were looking for. So I want to talk a little bit about our industry and be completely transparent about what we're looking for. While it was very difficult for all of us to not be at work over the last couple of months, the hard part's still to come as a business. And IRSA, which is one of our industry organizations, has predicted that 40% of the fitness industry will go out of business as a result of this. And the reason why, which I completely understand, is that you as our clients and members are going to be tentative to come back. Gyms can be risky because of the amount of things that we touch and the congregating that we do. It's a very social environment. So, the reality is that most of us, including my business, we fall into that small business realm with many employees who rely upon you, our member, to be there. We operate on an average in our industry 8 to 10% profit margins, and the reality is they're predicting that we will open at 30 to 40% less capacity than we had before. And that's a scary proposition for any business in our industry, which is why I think they're right. I think a good 30 to 40, 50% of our industry will go out of business as a result of this. And restaurants and many small businesses are facing the same issue that we're having. So that said, in order to hope that we are one of the ones that survive, and I think we've got a really good plan in place to do that, our first and foremost priority is you and the safety of our employees. So the only way that we're going to get you back, quite frankly, is to spare no expense, to cross every T, dot every I on making sure you're safe and comfortable coming back to our facility. So I want to share with you some of the things that we are proactively doing. At this point in time, Governor DeWine has not given gyms or fitness centers any guidance whatsoever on reopening limitations or requirements that the government's going to have. So today I'm just going to share with you what we intend on doing. And when those guidelines come down from the government, we will share those with you. But as far as cleaning, I've taken some courses and done some research on how to sanitize, disinfect surfaces, and we're going to apply those things that we learned. One of the things that we did is, as you know, we ask everybody wipe down all your benches and so on, but more important than that, we need you to wipe down dumbbells, barbells, things that you're touching with your hands. Now, I know it's very difficult to do that with every single nook and cranny. So what we've done is we've purchased a machine that can aerosolize disinfectant. We're going to be using DC7, which is a very strong concentrated disinfectant that this machine will be able to aerosolize and spray and fog every nook and cranny of the gym. And it's easy for us to do, therefore we can do it many times a day if need be. So we'll do it more during our high traffic times and so on, but we'll be doing that with the dumbbells, the neoprene dumbbells, the barbells, all the plates, even the floor. We'll be doing it everywhere, okay? So what you can help us with is please wipe down everything you put your hands on. That will help others feel more comfortable as well. We will have wipes everywhere. And those are sanitizing wipes. They will kill COVID-19. Please help us in re-racking your weights. It is going to be very, very easy for us if the weights are racked on the weight trees to spray them with this machine. If they are laying all over the floor because people just will not put these things back, it's going to make it more difficult for us to do that. So please give us a hand with that. We've ordered more hand sanitizers that we will be placing all over the facility. However, due to the high demand of these, they're coming in a little bit late. They will not be here by the 26th. So we will buy as much hand sanitizer as we can in small bottles and place them throughout the facility until we get the ones installed on the walls. As far as the front desk, I want to kind of go through each of our lines of businesses. We've purchased plexiglass that is installed around the front desk now. I ask you, please, 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 while this is an area of social, it's a social atmosphere, and I know that many of you like to socialize with the staff at the front desk, understand for their safety and yours, we are going to try not to do that socializing and congregating as much as possible. So if you have to come to the front desk, please, let's make sure it's about business. And not about what the Browns and the Indians and so on are doing. So just please be cognizant of everybody else's needs. For group clients that you're logging in at the front desk for your heart rate monitors, we will still have the heart rate monitors running. However, instead of you guys grabbing the iPads, the front desk person will do that for you. So that way we don't have multiple people touching the iPad. We'll just have the front desk person. So they'll enter it everything for you. We will give you the heart rate. Those are very, very easy to wipe down before and after every single session. So I'm not worried about that. As far as, and with the store, what we will probably do is we will temporarily suspend the coffee and tea, the complimentary service there. Just one less thing we can touch. The other thing is we may just lock the store door and you can place an order and whoever's working the front desk can get you the thing that you're looking for. Just so that way we have fewer people in a smaller confined space within our smoothie bar store, okay? As far as group training, obviously we're going to practice social distancing, and please, don't be upset if the instructor of that class asks you to move, so that way we can space people appropriately. I know many people like to exercise in their spot that they've been doing for 20 years, but we just have to be cognizant of those spacing issues, and we will ask people to move if we need be. We may have a limit to space. Again, I don't know if the governor is going to come down and say that we have to only allow so many people per square foot or a certain percentage of fire code. We're prepared to do that in the event that he does that. The nice thing is we have some pretty darn big studios, and we really don't have any issue with really bumping into that space. So we should be okay there. As far as the spinning room goes, we will spread the bikes out. If we do see some issues, we may, shut down certain bikes in order to make sure that they are distanced appropriately. Also, I beg, please, when you are taking your sessions for group fitness, please be sure to sign up. So if we do need to put limitations on the number of people that are in those sessions, and you don't sign up, unfortunately, you may not be able to get into the class. Okay, so like spinning, we do only have so many bikes, or if we're limited to so many people in the group studio, we may be limited. So it's really going to be your responsibility to sign up for those classes. Those are first come, first serve. So please do that. As far as personal training goes, our personal training studios are probably the safest portion of the entire facility because they're very, very controlled environments, specifically the super slow room. We have the ability to wipe down every single machine where a client is placing your hands before every single session. Okay, right in front of you. That's our goal, is to do it right in front of you. We can do that in our semi-private, both of our semi-private studios as well. So we will control those environments very, very meticulously. Okay, we will not perform under any circumstance personal training out on the gym floor. Period. Okay, that is to eliminate yet more individuals in that room, so that way we can make sure that that room is designated for the gym members and their access only. So we just won't do it. Personal training clients will always be placed into different studios to segregate. As trainers, we will also practice our distance from you as well, and we will be wearing masks. I'm going to assume that the governor is going to require our employees to wear masks while we train. I don't know if they're going to require our clients or gym members to do so. We recommend it if that's what you're comfortable with. Every person has to make that own decision. But again, when I get those guidelines from the governor, I will share those with you. As far as the gym goes, we please ask that you practice social distancing. I understand that it is a very social environment, and many of you are family. You've been here for many years, and this is a way we catch up. I understand that, but please, let's try to do that from a distance. I would just hate to hear that one of our members gets sick and goes through the awful experience of having COVID-19. I would ask that we, let's hold off on the high fives, the hugging, all those sorts of things for now until we know we're safe. The cardio machines, We'll spread those out as best we can. I think we should be able to spread those out enough that we don't have to limit the number of machines available, but we'll evaluate that as we go. We'll remove the magazines from that room as well. Now in today's age with iPhones and iPads, everything, I don't think people are reading magazines anyway. With the saunas in the locker rooms, we will limit the sauna to one individual at a time. Those are very small. If we get 2 people in there, we obviously cannot abide by the social distancing guidelines. Up around the track, you know, I'm not going to tell you you can't walk with a buddy. You know, you could do those things. That's your prerogative. However, there is an alcove down on the far end of the track. We ask that we limit 2 people in that alcove at any given time. If we get any more than that, I think that we will be a little bit too close together. So please, let's try to limit that. Now, again, we don't know if the governor is going to limit the number of people in our facility. However, our club management software is reprogramming where we would have the ability to be able to understand how many people are in our facility at any given time. They're working on that programming as we speak and could be launched any day. If they do that, and we do have limitations, what we will be asking you to do at that point, and if we do it, we'll communicate it to you when that time comes, is to swipe in and out of the facility. That way, your first check-in will know that you came in, and the next one will let you know that a person came out, just in the event that we do bump into those limitations. So we'll let you know that. Now, one of the safest benefits about Personalized Wellness Center versus many other facilities like Planet Fitness and LA Fitness and so on is that the model today for gyms is that they're one big open room where cardio, weight equipment, selectorized machines, personal training, everything's happening in one room. The benefit to Personalized Wellness Center, I think, is that things are very segregated. We have 8 different studios for our group, our semi-private, our private training clients, so we can segregate those individuals. Additionally, our cardio room is segregated from the weight room. Even further, our free weight room is now segregated from the selectorized training circuit, which is now upstairs around the track. So I think we have a really, really nice way to segregate individuals where you can safely get your workout in without having too many people around you. Now, the last thing I want to go over is we will shut down some things temporarily. For example, we will not supply yoga mats for a while. Okay, so please bring your own. But just one less thing that we'll have members touching. We will shut down water fountains temporarily as well. So please bring a water bottle or you can purchase one out of our store. In the reception area, we have a couple of chairs around each table. Again, temporarily, we will remove a couple of them in order to try to discourage people from congregating, hanging out around those tables and talking. So we will eliminate those. Now, while we've done everything that we can to try to keep you safe, and I think we have a good plan in place, you know, I will communicate any additional things that the governor is going to mandate. And I also ask you, you are part of our family. If there is something that we can do that's going to help you feel comfortable, please reach out to us. You can call me at 330-867-2399. While I'm not there right now, obviously, I'm in my basement. I do get a voicemail emailed to me, so I can return it right away. I am open to any suggestions you have that's going to make you feel comfortable coming back. So with that said, I hope that you and all of your family have been safe. I hope that you're not too stir crazy, and I hope that you're really happy and eager to come back. We're eager to see you back. I won't keep you any longer. Hope you have a fabulous day. And again, we are here for you with any questions or comments. Hope to see you soon.